It all happened in a matter of minutes. Shortly before 7:20 p.m., the skies over Costa Tropical began to darken, and the atmosphere grew hotter and heavier until it finally broke. Strong winds, approaching hurricane force, created confusion among the many beachgoers caught in the gusts while enjoying a peaceful day at the beach. Sunday's beach activities on Granada's Costa Tropical were disrupted around 7 p.m. by a thermal wave, which brought strong winds and very rough waves. According to local media, up to 7 people had to be rescued after being caught in the storm, which affected the towns of Salabrina, Almuñécar, La Herradura, Torrenueva, Costa, Carcana, Calahonda, Castel de Ferro, and Albinal. Emergency services were called in the following minutes, not only by swimmers, but also by tree branches falling on the towns. The situation unfolded in a matter of minutes. Sending up sand and unleashing a near-apocalyptic scenario, sparking panic. The situation was so severe that Andalusia's 112 emergency service was forced to report a hoax on their social media, which falsely warned of a possible tsunami. Don't be fooled. There is no tsunami warning for Granada or anywhere else in Andalusia, the Post stated. The mayor of Motril, Luisa Garcia Chamorro, also voiced a denial on her Facebook page. Her counterpart in Almuñécar, Juan Jose Ruiz, also took to the platform to explain that what happened was a dry storm or thermal blast. He described high temperatures, strong winds, and very bad weather, while urging extreme vigilance and recommending staying indoors. Vacants were forced to abandon beaches and run for shelter during the Devil's Storm weather event, which caused strong winds and temperatures soaring to 104 degrees Celsius.
Madre mía, tío.
Authorities ordered tourists and locals to evacuate beaches as the rare weather phenomenon sent umbrellas and other objects flying off Spain's Costa Tropical. At least 7 people had to be rescued after getting into difficulty in the water after being swept out to sea by inflatable boats and longboards. 2 tornadoes and a whirlpool formed during the heat storm, which affected resorts such as Motril and Almuñécar south of Granada on Sunday night. Motril was one of the worst-hit areas, with footage of the damage showing a fiberglass swimming pool on the roof of an apartment block smashed to the ground. A police helicopter was deployed along with the Coast Guard amid reports that at least 1 person was missing. The first emergency call was received shortly before 8 p.m. Spain's meteorological agency, EMET, confirmed to X. The temperature rose sharply to 40 degrees Celsius at 7:50 p.m., accompanied by strong wind gusts reaching 53 miles per hour. The mayor of Motril, Luisa Garcia Chamorro, issued a warning on social media. Just after 8 p.m., she posted, "Attention, we are experiencing what is known as a heat blast with very strong winds, almost like a hurricane. We advise you not to leave your homes or stay on the roads. Be as careful as possible." Before the evacuation order was issued, most people had already left the beaches, with visibility reduced to almost zero due to the strong winds, which left many trapped in the sandstorm and forced to cover their faces with their hands as they sought safety. Witness Laura Bueno, speaking about the situation at Torrenueva Beach, where several rescues took place, said it was terrifying. The heat blast swept away chairs and umbrellas. The wind was so hot, like the wind from the Sahara Desert. The wind knocked over containers and blew everything into the sea.
Madre mía la que está cayendo. Mayday, mayday.
Children and adults were having panic attacks. A shocked local resident added, "I don't remember ever seeing such a rapid change in the weather in such a short time." The Regional Emergency Response Coordination Center said it had received about 20 calls regarding problems caused by the strong winds. It was unclear this morning whether the missing person report was a false alarm. A heat burst, informally known as a devil storm, is a rare atmospheric phenomenon characterized by a sudden, localized increase in air temperature near the Earth's surface. Heat bursts typically occur at night and are associated with dissipating thunderstorms. Heat bursts are also characterized by extremely dry air and sometimes very strong, even destructive, winds. While the phenomenon is not fully understood, it is thought to occur when rain evaporates into a plume of cold, dry air in the atmosphere, making the air denser than its surroundings. The plume descends rapidly, heats up due to compression, surpasses its equilibrium point, and reaches the surface, similar to a downpour. Temperatures recorded during the heat wave have reached well above 40 degrees Celsius, sometimes rising 10 degrees Celsius or more in just a few minutes.
Kurze Aufnahme.